Our intro is Brooke. I guess I think I'm fancy. No, sometimes things just come naturally. That's just the way it is. I don't plan things out like that. The intros just come as they do. Okay, here we are. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to put on makeup with my makeup stick. It's so horrible. Forgive me. Okay, don't talk while you put this on. Do not talk while you are spraying it on a dewy finish primer and setting spray. This, I just primed my face with this. It is a vegan Giovanni dewy finish, long lasting, lightweight makeup setting spray. It does not have that tacky feel. Hi, shout out to Colby. Sorry, I have a friend named Colby. Shout out to Cody and shout out to Sam. Thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate you. I'm going to pin your comment. I am doing okay. We're going to call it okay. Thank you for asking. So my friend Colby, people call him Cody, and then I just called you Colby. So it's just a habit because I talk to my friend all the time. And I'm sorry, Cody. Cody. That movie, my kids used to love it, Surf's Up. Cody. How's everybody doing? Hi, Ghost. Hi, Milo's Life. Shout out to Milo's Life. Shout out to Ghost. We're going to put a little more. I hope she gives you butterflies. How's everybody doing today? I need to get a nicer fan. And I'll just do, you know what? I'm going to get one that you hold it and it spins so fast that you can't see the blades, because when I go like this, it creates a flashing and I could totally have a seizure from going. So what I'm going to do is get a little handheld one that's like battery operated or whatever, and you just go. I mean, I think that's the way to go. I'm glad you're doing well. Hi, we got a fish. What kind of fishing do you like to do? Deep sea, lake? What do you like? Like it all? Okay, yesterday, you guys, I had a massage. I also hung out in a salt room. I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. The room was built with 20,000 pounds of salt. So like salt bricks, salt on the ceiling, salt on the floor, salt everywhere, like salt. And you really don't taste it while you're in there, but when you get out and you go to drink water, the water tastes salty because your lips are salty. So like you don't realize it while you're in there, how salty everything is. And they didn't have lockers to put your purse, so I brought my purse in there. The purse got salty. Luckily, I had a Ziploc bag for my phone. They said it would be fine, that the speakers have been in there for months and that they're still working, and it's like, okay, but when I got out, there was powdered salt all over my phone, all over my feet, because they make you take your shoes off so that there aren't, you know, the germs of the dirt from shoes, because it is a respiratory beneficial room. It helps people that have asthma, sleep apnea, people with depression, people with anxiety. It helps a lot of things, but especially for the respiratory system, you don't want to be tracking in dirt. And that really says a lot about, you know, not wearing your shoes in the house, because it really makes a big difference, the amount of dirt that you're bringing into your house just from your shoes, you know. So how's everybody doing today? I'm going to tap this in just a little. I'm going to use a different moisturizer. I'm going to use a concealer over that spot where I have veins right here. Thank you, Ahmed. I appreciate you. Okay, we're going to do that. And I'm going to use a different concealer elsewhere, but not yet. I have 3 little red veins that kind of trickle right there. So we're covering that up with a concealer that is similar to my foundation shade. And then I'll use a lighter concealer under the eyes. Okay. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I like the color. It's bright. I like it. So thank you. All right, let's get to the 4 now. Let's put this on. This is really light. I think I'm going to mix it with the e.l.f. contour just because it is really fair. I mean, it says it's what I'm supposed to be using, but I think, see, do you see the difference? It's just a little darker. I'm going to put that in between. And we're going to see if that makes a difference to me. Hi, Born to Fight. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cody. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Jiggy Jiggy. Or is it Jiggy? Jiggy Jiggy, yeah. Just making sure I'm reading it right. Okay. Thank you, Bells. I'm not wearing it because I feel like I need it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's an artistic expression. It's my content. But I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Okay, I think that helped a little bit more just to add the tiniest bit of the e.l.f. in between. And then we're gonna go. All right. I'm going back with this. I just love this Pixie blush. I've been missing it. So we're going back. I think I need a little more over here. Okay. Hope you're happy. Thank you, Born to Fight. Butterflies. Looking for the blush one. I guess I've been using a lot of these as contour. Oh, that one looks like it has some like paint on it. You know what? We're gonna use this one. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I like the way it looks like it's coming from under my skin. And then you can always put blush on top of the blush, like a powdered blush if you want to. Like if you want to keep your blush for a long time, you could put a cream blush, but then just to put something on top of it so that this is looking like it's coming from underneath your skin and it'll hold for a long time. And then you can always put a different blush on top of it, just like a little light powder blush. If you wanted to. I saw that from Nikki Tutorials. That was a little trick she did on her wedding day. Which, by the way, was a beautiful video. What is going on? Seriously, what is going on with these numbers? Do I already have to start over? I'm not starting over. We're going to keep going. I don't need a man. Don't be rude to me, Justin. You can leave. I don't need anyone else to tell me what I need in my life. I'm perfectly capable of figuring it out myself. I'm not in a rush to choose any man, because then in a year or two, I'll be right back in the same situation of looking again. So I think I will take my own time. I don't need a man that does not know me to tell me what I need in my life. When you don't know me, you don't know my life. All you guys are seeing is a little glimpses of my life. You don't know. Okay? You don't know me. Hi, Peter. Bye, Justin. Okay. First of all, makeup isn't playing. I'm not playing makeup. This is self-care. It's art. It's expression. If I choose to paint on my face instead of on a canvas, that's my business. And I will be doing makeup on my face till I'm 70, 80. Like, I'm not going to stop doing makeup and stop taking care of myself and stop doing the things I love. Like, both of my grandmothers did their makeup until they, were no longer with us, because it made them feel good and they wanted to present themselves well. So I'm not going to let, again, that man who does not know me tell me that I'm playing with makeup as if I'm some child. Well, he called me too old to be playing in makeup. I'm enjoying my makeup. And if I want to play in my makeup, which sometimes I do with cosplay, I have the right to do that. I can do whatever I want with my makeup. Hi, KK Bradley. I just got told by some man that doesn't know me that I'm too old to be playing in makeup. Oh, help me. Help me. If I want to play in makeup, first of all, it's expression. Like I was just saying. It's also my content. So it's a hobby. It's also my job. I'm not just playing. I'm getting paid to do this. But if I did just play in makeup, that's my prerogative. Who are these people that think they know what's best for other people and have the right to say so? It's so weird. It's so weird. But I'm going to try to ignore people like that today. I let them get the best of me yesterday. I'm not doing that again today. I wouldn't say they got the best of me, but I was responding to them. They got the best of the stream. How are you doing, Kay? Okay, bye, Weeping Indigo. I don't harass anyone at Walmart. First of all, I've only shopped at Walmart 3 or 4 times ever in my life. Not that I'm too good for it, but I was always at Home Depot or other stores, like if I needed something, or Target or wherever, the grocery store, Ross, other stores. Like I could always find something that I needed at other stores. But now I've seen that like some of their makeup is more affordable, but I know why it's more affordable. So that's why I've stayed away from Walmart, just because of their, I don't want to get political. So anyways, but if you shop at Walmart, you shop at Walmart. I have started shopping at Walmart here and there. People say the dumbest stuff. I'm so nice to the cashiers. Like, that was so dumb. Okay. But you know what? A hit dog will holler, so why am I hollering? Why am I making a deal out of it? Stop responding to the trolls. Stop it. Yes, I was waiting to mod you. I talked to Sam about that. I wasn't sure if you wanted to be a mod. I mostly just time people out just to get rid of them for the day. And a lot of the times they don't come back. And if they do, sometimes they behave after that 24-hour timeout. And if they don't, I time them out again. Because when I hide too many people, like, the algorithm goes way down, which it's already kind of down right now. So a lot of the trolls I just ignore, but yesterday I decided it's probably better just to remove, like, time them out instead of letting it go, because then more trolls come and they think it's acceptable that I'm okay with that, those kind of comments. I'm not. I'm ignoring them. It doesn't mean it's okay. But so yeah, if we can get rid of those kind of comments, it would be good. I just like try to use the hide button as only if there's racism and threats, you know, or like really grotesque sexual comments, like really, really bad ones. Not like, oh, big boobs, oh, show me your clam, like that. We can just time them out. But if they're saying like really, really bad stuff, we, you know, then, but mostly for racists and for pretos and violent people. But you know, you do the kind of you have the same kind of thing going on your channel. So. But yeah, we've been waiting to make you a mod. I just needed to ask you, and you beat me to it. Alrighty. How's everybody doing this fine Thursday? Is it Thursday? Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday. Did I finish my nose? No. She probably gives you butterfly. Okay, so I have started using bronzer and highlight, which I never used before, and I feel like it's made a huge difference in my makeup. Like, huge, huge difference. I'm really happy with it. Put this, I got this highlighter. I was using this e.l.f. liquid highlighter, which only comes in one color. And because of my friend, Kay Bradley, I got this. Now, it's not the same brand you use, Kay, but it's still, like, I wanted to try something more powdery, and it has a lot of payoff, a lot of pigment payoff, which makes me happy. And I feel like it doesn't mess up my base. Okay, I didn't put the bronzer today right here, but I'm okay with that. We're just gonna go with the blush right there today. If I wanted to, I would put the bronzer right here on the top of the cheekbones, The contour is right here below. It's a very fair color. You can see it. But the contour would hit, bronzer. I did put bronzer right here. Contour here, bronzer here. I would put bronzer on, you know, like the C's right here. And I shaved part of my brows that I've been growing out right here because they were getting really bushy. I trimmed them, like I trimmed the hairs. I also cut myself right there. But the like brows were going all the way down to here. And if I just want shorter brows some days, I'm not going to be able to do that because my hair was going all the way down to here. It was like wrapping around like a C, all the way, another C, all the way down to here, and was really bushy, bushier over here than it was over here. So we have, I have now trimmed my brows right there, shortened them. If I want to make them longer, if I want to elongate them, I can do that without the hair right there. I can just drag a few strokes of the pencil. Okay. I'm gonna make it shiny. I like it so much better than, I'm sorry, e.l.f., but I like it better than the e.l.f. Highlighter. I do love e.l.f. products, but that one I had to make the call. I had to make the call. Okay, and I forgot to use my lighter concealer under my eyes, so we're gonna do that now. Okay, what's going on with Anthony? I don't know what you did. I didn't see it, but don't argue with my mods, please. I don't know what he was saying. You guys don't argue. I don't like people arguing in the chat with the trolls. The participants, just talk to me, okay? Let my mods handle it. I don't argue with the mods. I don't argue with the trolls. When I do, it just becomes too negative for me. I did it yesterday and I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't really argue with them, but I kind of did. I still try to treat them with respect and just, you know, say like, this isn't the channel for you, you know? Like, if you're not going to be respectful, then you can leave. But I don't like to stoop to their level. I try not to call them names. I'm not going to lie and say I never have. I have, and I've had moments where I've engaged with them, but I try not to. Just try to get rid of them or ignore them. Okay. Now that's a lot lighter than I want. It's going down pretty far. I'm going to put a little more blush right here. Oh! I should have used, no, you know what? Have faith. Have faith, Brooke. Have faith. Have faith in the makeup. I should not have forgotten about the blush. The concealer. That was my bad. Now I'm going over too far with the blush, or I normally don't go this far over, and I put too much. But we're going to work that out. We're going to fix it. We'll try to go up and over the nose to make it make sense. Instead of just stopping right here. If I go that far over, I need to go all the way over. Yeah, we're going to erase some of that. It'll be all right. Sometimes when you only have the blush concealer, like the face part done, it looks like a lot until you put the eyes on, I have found, in my opinion. Hi, Richard. Hi, Earl. Hello, everybody. Where are you guys all from? Do tell. And let me know if it's your first time here. Put a 1, please. I would love to welcome you. Frank, don't be rude to my mods. That's the easiest way to get kicked off of my channel by me. Don't disrespect my mods. If my mods say there's not a link, there's not a link. Okay? Put some in the brows. My pencil doesn't stick well if I don't put a little powder in my brows because of all the moisturizer that I use. If you guys enjoy makeup, go to Kay Bradley's channel, or KK Bradley. Shorten the name. Just look for KK Bradley or Emperor of Glam. That's where I've been getting my tips from, and I'm still learning, so give me time, okay? It's gonna take me years of practice to get that good, but my makeup skills are improving very quickly and rapidly, just video by, or stream by stream, I should say. Like if you want a quick way to improve your makeup, that's where you're going to want to start on that channel. I mean, I will try to share what I'm learning over there, but the best way is for you to watch it from the best, so that I'm not giving you like I don't know, like you look at it and go, I don't want to try that, you know, like learn from the best. Okay, this pencil is very much looking like kind of chalky pencil. What am I doing? This is the Milani Brow. I think I need to raise it up. Nope. Maybe I put too much powder. Okay, I'm just drawing little hair strokes so that it doesn't look like I totally filled in the brow. Up close, you're going to see that I have hair strokes, not just completely colored in like a, you know, coloring book. I am drawing. And then right here, I'm going to draw 2 little hair strokes. I'm going to draw one longer one. And I'm going to draw one shorter one that kind of goes a little bit of a different direction. Angle, not totally. So one's going like this and one is going like this. Just because sometimes eyebrow hairs go this way right there. So one is going like this and one is going like that. And then the rest of the hairs are all going in the direction they need to go. But right there at that front, I like to draw that one hair to go just a slightly different direction so it looks like a more of a natural hair, because those hairs right there are kind of willy-nilly. They kind of go, you know? All right. That's just something I like to do. Can you see them? Can you see the little hair strokes that I drew right there? It is kind of difficult to see on camera. And this is working a lot better since I shaved the extra brow hairs that I didn't need and trimmed them. Oh, it's going to go a lot faster now. Before I was trying to lay down the hairs with the pencil. Frank, if you're genuinely just wondering, that's fine. But if you know already and you're harassing the mods, please don't do that. Okay. We have a lot of new mods now. Not a lot, but a few. Before I really just had one mod handling everything. So, it's going to be a lot more helpful in getting, you know, negative comments off or disrespectful comments off so that I don't have to ignore them. And I'm assuming it was one of the two. Okay, why was he hidden? What did he do now? For lying, we could just tell him, like, if he's gonna be doing that, he could be hidden. Let's try to use the hide button as little as possible. Oh, well, that's different. All I heard was that he was lying. So. Okay. I want you to know that I'm never leaving. Thank you, James. I'm sure there's going to be an adjustment period with having new mods and us all working together and having the same kind of comments that we hide and all of that. Normally, I would only have the mods on if they went in the Discord so we could talk about it. But now we're doing it right here in front of everyone. So. Thank you, I appreciate it. I need to start pinning some positive comments. I'm using the Milani eyeshadow palette. I just opened up the new one, even though I have all the browns still left in this one. It's the white one that's empty, and I don't like digging around the sides of the pan trying to get the white out. So we're gonna just do this. And the only reason I'm not using primer on my eyelids, well, first of all, my eyelids are already kind of light colored, but I tried using a primer, and I don't know if it was this Milani Stay Put eyeshadow primer or if it was the face primer that I used, if maybe it got near my eye line, but I ended up with a sty because it clogged my eye duct. I don't want that. So I typically use a little bit of either concealer or just my foundation. Okay, let's go in with a different shape brush. I like this one. It's got the curve. I like that one. Okay, so I did purchase a new one for the brow bone crease. I like this one. I like that one a lot, but I did purchase a new one. Let's see where I put it. I put it over here. All right. This one also has a curve, but it's thin. It's really good for that little crease area. I'm going to use a darker but warm color right here. It sits right in that brow bone. It like sits right in that crease really well. Or I could turn it on its side. I used to always just use one eyebrow brush for the whole look. I was really making things more challenging than they needed to be. Friday, fun day. That's right. Hi, Brick City. Okay, I'm going to be randomly selecting positive comments to pin. So keep those positive comments coming. My hands have been kind of occupied and I have my face in the mirror. But I will start looking for people whose comments I can pin. And then I will be highlighting, spotlighting people in the community posts to thank you guys for being wonderful subscribers. I just did that with people who were donating. I did a post for those who have been donating. I have every name on the board from yesterday who donated in yesterday morning's stream. And once the board is full, then I'm going to be creating a community post and putting every single name down in a post thanking you guys. So if you do donate, your name will forever be on my community post, forevermore. I will just randomly at a time, well, not randomly, when the board is full on both sides, I will write down all the names who are on there. I won't put how much you gave, but I will just put thank you for donating, contributing to the channel, helping this channel grow. And then I'm also going to do the same thing for the subscribers, because it's also priceless for you guys to be here, to be putting positive comments, for you to be donating your time. Time is worth more than money, in my opinion. So if you are putting your time here, it's just as valuable. This is a free stream. However, the donations help the channel to grow. So I am thanking them by putting every person in the community post, so they will forever and ever be on my page, whoever has donated. But keep those positive comments going so that I can pin your comments and pick a few people once a week. I'm going to say, these people have been, supportive, helping me, blah, blah, blah. I just want to give a shout out to these few subscribers. You know what I mean? So that you guys feel the love too, because I know that not everybody can give. But you give your time, so that helps. Thank you, Milo's Life. Thank you, Brick City. I'm going to pin your comment, Milo's Life. Thank you. Thank you, Louise. I'm pinning that comment. Thank you, Cheese. I'm going to keep going with my eye makeup, but I will be looking at the comments in just a second. I think today is a falsy day. I'm going to be doing something different with my hair. Thank you, Louise. I'm going to pin that comment. Thank you, Brick City Richie. I appreciate that. I want you to know, if I don't pin your comment, but I see it, trust me, I am pinning it in my heart. They mean a lot to me. They keep me going. It helps fight off those negative comments. It gives me fuel to keep going. Because there are so many negative people out there. But you guys keep it more positive than negative. So keep it going. Keep it going. Thank you, Ahmed. I'm doing better today than 2 days ago. I improved a little yesterday, and I improved a little more today. Yesterday I had I almost said migraine, which I did, and I woke up with one. But I took a migraine medicine not that long ago, and my widespread body pain is improving. I just got put on a fibromyalgia medicine. That's something I don't mention often. You guys don't hear me say it because I feel like the fibromyalgia is like the least of my issues, but it's not. Widespread body pain is a real thing, and it's just the bone deterioration. I feel like that's more, when people ask me what's your disabilities, I feel like telling them the more serious ones. But fibromyalgia is serious. If you're suffering, you're suffering. I just feel like a lot of people don't give it the credit it deserves. And I just, people will say, oh yeah, that's a fake thing. They tell everyone that. And it's like, it's real pain. Whether you think it's a fake diagnosis, it's real pain. It's what they call widespread body pain. When they don't know why, they just call it that. But it doesn't mean it's not there. So I started that medicine today. And hopefully I have less widespread body pain, less fatigue from the body pain. less dark and depressing days. Because when you're in a lot of pain, day after day after day, and just laying in bed, it can make you depressed. It can make the happiest, most rock solid in the mind person depressed. And I have been. I'm going to be honest. I've had the blues. I've had, some drama behind the scenes. A lot of doctor appointments, a lot of tests and stuff like that I have to keep up on. And then I went to a really disappointing doctor appointment. I asked the doctor, what could I do to stop the deterioration in my bones from deteriorating this quickly? He said Tylenol. And I'm like, no, I don't mean the pain. I mean, like, what could I do to stop the deterioration? He said Tylenol. And then he took my leg while I was sitting in a chair. I thought he was just going to like look at it. He lifted it up, which made my sciatica hurt for days. And I was like, man, you go to the doctor to try to get, I was waiting to go to this rheumatologist for a while, hoping I could get motivation, answers. And all he did was hurt me and disappoint me. It was really disappointing. He's like, there's nothing we could do for your kind of arthritis. He said if it was the inflammatory kind of arthritis, we could give you anti-inflammatories. We could give you shots, like to keep the inflammation down. He said, but yours is just deteriorating. There's nothing we could do. Take a Tylenol, he said. I'm already taking Tylenol. So that was upsetting. It was really upsetting. I put too much faith into that appointment, thinking I'm going to get something out of it. And I already knew the answer I was pretty much asking him, which is, like, what do you do? Like, you try to eat well. You try to avoid injuries. You get plenty of rest. You want to stay mobile but not overly active, high impact. Like, I knew those kind of things, and he didn't say any of those. He just said Tylenol. He could care less. So I went to my other doctor, and I told him about it, and he said what I just said. Oh, thank you, Brick City. He's the one that said, try to avoid things that hurt it. Try to stay in a healthy weight range. I'm going to put your name on the board, Brick City. And that at least made me feel like he was listening and then he cared. Because the other guy was just like, Tylenol, It's like, you're not listening and you don't care. Okay, let's put that donation down from Brick City. Show your appreciation. Put some hearts, put some confetti, put some bees, the little honey bees, which is what we use because I call you guys my babble bees. Brick City Richie. Thank you. There you are. You are on the board. And keep showing your appreciation, please, to Brick City Richie. Thank you for those hearts for Brick City Richie. Thank you, your bestie Amanda. Appreciate those W's. That's for Brick City Richie's donation. Thank you. Thank you. My viewers know that I like to ask them to show appreciation to anyone who donates, because that's how we're able to purchase the things that we need to have fun here, like cosplay items. Our next cosplay is going to be the White Rabbit. I have the ears right here. Woo! So exciting. Louise, I am going to be just doing my hair and makeup first of all. I have a new hairdo that I want to try that I've never tried before. And hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I like it. And then I'll have one more look to add into my books. Books of looks. Looks of books. Books of looks. My lookbook. Thank you, D. Dirk. I'm going to pin your comment. Okay, this is a lash primer. I do like to do my mascara even if I'm wearing lash strips. So yeah, I was gonna say even if I'm not fully relying on my own lashes and wearing strips, it is important. I don't want to have like blondish brown eyelashes and then the strips mixed in there. Like I need to blend the lashes with my strip lashes so it looks more real. Hi Willow Wonderful, Willow's Wonderful World. Thank you Louise. Yes, I could do a Christmas cosplay closer to Christmas. When I did the Wonder Woman one for the 4th of July, I probably shouldn't have done it on the exact day, but I felt like I didn't want to do it after. And I did it even before we had the amount of subscribers we needed, because I do the cosplays when we hit certain subscriber count. I don't just do them to do them. They are a celebration. Every cosplay is a celebration of us hitting a certain amount of subscribers. The next one we're going to do, the White Rabbit, is going to be at 107,500. 107.5. Okay, those are looking pretty good. Good enough to put some lashes on top of them. Time to do the other one. You see, this is just primer, and this is one coat of mascara. Thank you, D. Dirt. Appreciate that. They're like a French tip, but without the hard line. It's airbrushed. And yes, I have some mascara on one of them. 2 of them. I feel like I need to start this stream over now that we are this far. I don't want to let the algorithm stay this low this long. So I will be starting it over. And we will do the lashes. Unless we get up to 50 or more viewers, I think it's time to start it over. Hi, Herman. Hi, M69. There it is. There's over 50. So we can stay and play. Okay, I'm going to use these ones that are a little bit longer. They're not too long. They're like a medium. I will show my outfit in a little bit. Thank you, Ahmed. How are you doing, Herman? Oh, I forgot which one I took off first. Okay, this one goes on the left. Thank you, Ahmed. I'm going to pin that comment. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. I can't tell. I really can't tell which one is that. I'm going to have to look at these. I think the longer part, it's like they're the same on both sides. Okay. This is the left one. Like, sometimes the strip lashes will go short to long. This one goes like medium, longer, medium. So it's difficult to tell if I'm not paying attention when I take it off and set them somewhere. I should just take one off at a time, do it, and then do the other one. I don't know why I take both off at the same time. Okay, I noticed you are growing really quickly. Getting good subscriber growth each time you stream. That's exciting. No, I'm not dancing today. There really aren't enough people. I know it brings in people. I'm not going to do it just because. I might do it to surprise you guys. I might at 100 likes. But I don't want to dance every day because I have to now. I want to do it when I feel like it. So I am no longer dancing every 50 likes. I felt like I put myself in a corner with that one. As much as I enjoy dancing and being lighthearted, it was getting weird. So people would come in and without even saying hi to me, they're like, dance. Dance. Like, hi, nice to see you too. But the time that I really said forget it was when I was sick in bed in so much pain. I looked horrible. I had no makeup on. I'm in bed and I'm like, hey guys, just want to show you what chronic pain looks like. And we maybe had like 20 likes, 30 likes. I don't know how many, but it wasn't 50. And someone's like, time to dance. While I'm in bed, in a flare-up, I was like, this is too much. They don't care if I'm feeling good. They don't care if I break myself. They just want to see me dance. So we're not doing it anymore. Not like that. I'll dance again, like I said, when I feel good and feel like it. Brick City Richie, I am just doing this makeup for my content. I might go to the post office, but this is all for content and fun. Hi, Sherry. Shout out to Sherry. If you want a shout out and your name highlighted in green so that I don't miss your messages, become a member on the channel. We have a couple different memberships, starting at $4.99 and the other is $9.99. So, and I do members only live streams. You get tons of pictures. When I do my cosplay looks, the viewers, subscribers get a few pictures, but the members get a lot of pictures. Oh, good. I know people really liked the dancing, but some people were getting weird with it, and it was hurting me. It was hurting me on some days. My hip would be hurting or my back would be hurting, and I would dance anyways because I promised you guys that every 50 likes I would dance, and so I can't do that to myself. Can't paint myself in a corner anymore. It's just going to be a surprise and a gift to you guys more than a chore for me. Okay. The lashes are on. They are, like I said, a medium lash. It's okay, Marcus. No, you're not going to know until, I tell you, but now you know. Okay, just putting away some of this makeup. We're going to do my hair and then my lipstick. I want you to know that I believe it. All right. Thank you, Cozy Boy. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Let's put this away. You guys, in 2 days, I am going to have 2 years sober. 2 years sober. Can't believe it. I mean, I went without drinking for 7 years once before. I don't know where I put the lid. I thought I put it on the bed. I did. But 2 years again. I'm stoked. If I ever went back to drinking, it would only take me like a week or 2 before my life was back in shambles because I'm that kind of drinker. And then like I'll stop for a month or a week to try to get it under control. And then as soon as I go back, it's like I can stop when I'm not drinking. Like I could stop drinking. But once I start drinking, I can't stop. So like, say I'm going to have 4 beers. No, like I'm always going to have 6 or 7 or 8, and I'm going to think at the time, no, I'm okay. I feel okay. I'm okay. I'm not drunk. I'm fine. And then the next day I have a hangover and I drank more than I wanted to. And then, or if I do have 4 beers, I don't enjoy it because I'm controlling it. It's like, this isn't fun. So what's the point? I either drink too much or I don't enjoy it. And as you guys know, I've been arrested for alcohol many times. Oh, that's a nice crooked line. Hopefully that's a little better. Well, you know what? Let's try it again. Is my hand crooked? Is it my hand that's crooked? Like I'm going like, I feel myself going crooked. You know what? We're leaving it. We are leaving it. Oh, geez. Better. You know what? It's okay. Oh, nice. Nice line. We're leaving it anyways. I'm gonna... Oh, boy. That's a bad one. We're leaving it. Okay. Let's get this. It's school time? Where you're at? Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I need to pin that somehow so it doesn't get messed up. I want you to know that I'm never leaving. All right, let's get some clear ponytail holders. And I'm gonna try this. I think it would be a lot easier for someone else to do this for me. Trying to think how they did it. Don't tell me I forgot. I'm trying to remember. I know what they did was they put a little ponytail, but they braided a small section. So like this much braided. You know what I mean? Like, gosh, it's so much easier on a mannequin, I'm sure. We're gonna clip that. Okay. And you don't braid the whole thing, you just do a little braid, like a few crissy crosses. And then you put it in the ponytail. Trying to think. I just watched it. We're gonna try it like this though. We're gonna try it. I want to say it wasn't a braid. I want to say it was a they did a different way. But then connect that. We're gonna try. So that there's flat hair underneath that little braid. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, I can't open this. With one hand. Hi, Jaden. I'm gonna curl part of it. Okay, yeah, I had to use my mouth for that. Okay, and then on the little braid part, you take the braid part and you spread it. I don't know if I went far enough. Somebody hold this for me. Somebody hold this mirror for me. So you want to go on that little part and just, oh boy. Okay, okay. The next one will be bigger because that was a little piece. And then again, another little half section of that. Gosh, why didn't I pay closer attention when I watched that video? I really thought I did. We're gonna do that again. I'm probably just gonna do 2, even though they did 3. I'll pick up a bigger piece after. We're gonna try it, you guys. That one thing I'm not gonna do is just quit without trying, even if it looks funny. The mannequin's hair was a lot thicker than mine. Okay. I hope this works. I really don't think they braided it like I did. But let's see. Then this little part that I braided, the part I did braid, I'm supposed to take that part and spread it like Where are you, braid? It's hard to do without a mirror in front of me. You're supposed to make that part puffy. Like, you're supposed to have a puffy part. Like, the braid is supposed to be puffy, but it's so thin. How am I supposed to make that puffy? I might just leave it like that. I might. Let's see what happens. Okay, I am going to start this over. I'm going to be starting this over. Love you guys. I'll see you on the